there's anything I've learned from this nomadic life I've been living for the last year and a half, is that I constantly run away from life as it is right now. And I do that and have done it through just incessant striving, buying, and doing. The constant improving, the constant need to make things different. How about you? Are you always on the move? So, for the last year and a half, if you're not aware, I have been without a home. My husband and I gave up our house, about 5 years ago, moved into a rental apartment, then gave up the rental apartment, and have been doing short-term rentals around the country and road trips. No, we don't have an RV. We either stay in short-term rentals, like a 2-month rental, or we are using lots of our Marriott points and living in hotels. It's exhilarating, it's terrifying, and it's not forever. But the whole process of doing this has been an experiment in really untangling ourselves from conditioned patterns. One of the patterns that I have untangled myself from, and I'm not saying completely, but I've become super aware of, is how I just keep myself busy in striving, buying, and doing. And I want to highlight buying right now because yesterday I talked about letting go of the idea that there's a better version of yourself out there. And one of the ways that I think that we are in this constant busyness is through buying things that will improve our lives. Madison Avenue has trained us very, very well to constantly look for the next thing to fix, refurbish, redo, renew, whatever. And not having a home, literally not having a shipping address, has made it really obvious to me how much I used to buy. Buy and ship, Amazon, free shipping, buy and redo. Oh, I could replace this and I need this. Let me do that. And not having a place to ship things or to fix up has made it obvious how often I would go to that stream of busyness, the constant improving. And so what I want to share with you today, I'm not saying what I am doing is better than you. Believe me, this has not been easy. It's really just been an experiment to really become aware of how much I'm running away from life as it is right now. And yesterday I talked about, this, can we just let go of thinking there's a better version out there? And all of the buying and the striving and the improving we're constantly doing around ourselves. And today I just want to, take it to that sense of always busying ourselves in the buying and the doing and the striving to make even just our surroundings better. What would happen if we let go of all that? The improving of ourselves, the improving of our space. What if we recognized that we were just in the constant busyness? What if we just allowed everything to be as it is? What if we allowed everything to be as it is for today? No improvement, no upgrades, no self-help. Nothing needs to improve. What is left when we let go of that all? It could be really scary, because what happens is, and this is what I've learned, and I can only share what I've learned directly. But what happens is when we let go of all of those things on our to-do list that have to do with improving ourselves, improving our surroundings, improving our spouse or partner, improving our kids, right? What is left? You may find yourself with a whole lot of energy and a whole lot of time. Wow, what a concept. So what I'm suggesting here is not to never, ever in the future do anything that improves your life. I'm not suggesting that. Just like I'm living in an experiment, I'm offering up a suggestion to experiment with, recognizing how much time and energy you spend in that constant pursuit of bettering yourself, your space, those people in your life, and how much time and energy may be left, may be available to you if you just let that go for a little bit. So one last thing here is I want to share a story that this happened a few years ago. It was when we first moved into our apartment after moving out of our home. So the apartment was much, much smaller. It was a brand new apartment, so there was nothing to improve. We had moved in and we had our stuff all organized in our small space. And I remember it was vivid. It was a Sunday morning. I wasn't teaching. I didn't need to be at my yoga studio. And my husband was gone for the day. I had nothing to do, which was so unusual. And I remember sitting on my couch and feeling really weird. It was really a strange feeling. I didn't know what was happening, honestly. And so I sat there for a little bit to just become familiar with this new sensation in my life. I realized that I had nothing to fix in my house. I realized, wow, there's no closets to clean. There's nothing to unpack. There's nothing to upgrade. I just had nothing to do in my home, and it provided me with all of this mental space. And that's when I started to explore this. What if we had nothing to improve? No better version of ourselves out there to strive for? Would we be able to live in this extraordinary mental space that I felt that day more often? And that's all I'm suggesting for today. Put down the improvement list. Put down the self-help stuff. And just be with yourself in your life today. Let me know how it goes. I would really, really love to hear. Because I got to tell you, there is nothing like just being present in the moment with all that you have and you don't have. That's the greatest gift. Thank you for being here. I look forward to tomorrow. Look forward to hearing from you in the space that you are finding yourself in, exploring, experiencing life from a whole different perspective. Be well.